Anna Santos is my name.
Is that that's your name?
So my full name is Anacone.
Oh my God, beautiful.
Yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with my real name. I was called Connie until about 12 years old. So that was my name. Like Anna Connie is the name together, and then I just I had turned 12 and I was going through like an identity thing, and then I was like, you know what? Like I don't want to be called Connie anymore. I'm going to high school. You know, it's going to be a new me.
Yeah.
So Anna, and so I made my whole family start calling me Anna. The only person who calls me Connie still are people who've known me from time, and like my mom. She's like, you came out of my vagina, Connie. Like I'm not calling you nothing else but Connie. And I'm like, okay, mom, you win this one. Like, yeah.
Fine. I guess you endured that pain, so I'll let you say that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? She's allowed.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
All right.
What's your name though? Who are you?
My name is Sam.
Sam?
I completely forget about introducing myself in any way. I don't even say but my name is Sam.
You are beautiful, and I love your blue hair.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
It's like I watched it for the first time today since getting it done, and let me tell you, there's so much blue all in my. I was like, this should. I don't want it to stain.
Oh shit!
I feel like it's gonna be like that every time I wash my hair, though.
It'll
It's kind of just like that.
Yeah.
And it just comes out. But I'm like, no, stay in.
Stay. No, I hear you.
So where are you from? Are you from Vancouver?
So I would say that I'm from the Lower Mainland. So I was born in the Dominican Republic. That's where my mother's from. Yes. Yes. And then I immigrated over here when I was a baby. So, and I landed in close to Peace Arch border, that area. Like I grew up in White Rock,
Oh, okay.
My elementary school was like 80 kids. Like it was small town.
Wow.
Yeah, girl.
80 kids?
In the whole entire school. Like my graduation class was 21 kids. The year before was God. 6 grade 7s going into grade 8. No, literally. And then when I went,
that's crazy.
And then it was such a shock for me because when I went to high school, it was from so small town, and then I moved into more. So White Rock was the city, and so that was 3,000 kids. So all these kids and stuff. So it was a transition. But anyway, yeah, that's where I'm from. And then Surrey is kind of where I'm living now. And yeah.
Cool. Nice. Mm-hmm. So when did you start making music? What was that journey like for you?
So it's funny. I feel like I came into this natural love of singing. I've always loved to sing. I've watched my mom singing in front of me, and her energy I fed off of that energy, and it was just it was something that I liked to do, and people told me that I was good at it growing up, but I never really thought too much about it. You know what I'm saying? I would get really bad stage fright whenever I would try to perform, but there was always this thing inside of me that wanted to get out there and perform. It wasn't until I had graduated high school, kind of stopped doing the performing thing with music, and I was at a crossroads, just not really knowing what I wanted to do in college and stuff. And then I was like, fuck, what have I always loved to do? And I'm I've always loved to sing. So I started doing karaoke nights at this place that I used to work at. I don't know if you've heard. Have you been to Guildford at all? Do you know Guildford area?
Yeah.
The Tap House?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they had a karaoke night at the Tap House.
How long have you been working at Tap House?
Oh, no, I don't work there now. Okay. That was back in 2000, far away, 17.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question.
What's up?
It could be no, but do you know who Bobby is?
Bobby?
The old Asian regular guy?
No, I didn't work there long, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, why is this some event?
I guess I technically still work there, but I worked at Moxie's in Langley for the past 5 years, and he's just a regular that comes in, but he's also a regular at Tap House, but he's been a regular for 20 years. So no matter how long you've been working there, I was I feel like maybe she would know him, but he's totally irregular there.
No. I may have crossed paths with him, but I did not get his
name.
had
to ask because if it was yes, it would be crazy.
Oh my God.
So
okay.
I'm gonna just see.
We would have just freaked out over Bobby.
Yeah, exactly. But that's all chill.
Yeah.
That's so dope. Starting karaoke. That's such a great way to kind of get out of your comfort zone.
Just to get out of my zone, Yeah. And then it just snowballed from there to open mics, and then boom, boom, boom. You meet people in the industry. Every opportunity is another opportunity. You just gotta take advantage of them. And then I started writing my own stuff, just to beats that I would find online, just pre-written, produced tracks. And it was never because I always felt comfortable. I'm an only child, so I've always felt more comfortable in my own space, by myself. So it took me a while to really start collaborating with other artists and other producers to produce for me and stuff. But it's funny because I never, well, not funny, but people were oh, you should just produce for yourself. But I've always been so focused on just singing.
Yeah.
And so I like, even with other instruments, I don't play any other instruments. Like, it's been like the vocals. So maybe those will come later on in my life. But yeah, now I have a couple music videos out. Like, it's nothing crazy.
Nice.
I have stuff self-released on Spotify, and like just out here, just living. I'm just living. I work in my day job is in cannabis. I work at a cannabis greenhouse.
Cool.
So like,
cool. So you're actually in there.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Weed is life.
Weed is life. Well, you're at the right place for that.
Yeah. I know. I love the vibes. I love it.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Super cool, dude. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I am. I don't know. I feel like there's something different going on with like singers that only sing,
right?
Because it's like, because that focuses all on your voice. Like, it's such a beautiful instrument that, you know, to be naturally like born with that, you know, and to like use that as a tool, you know, it's really fucking cool.
It's crazy. It feels like it's not only just like, it's just like, I feel like there was a purpose. Like, I was given a purpose. I was given, like, I did not choose this life. This life chose me. I would not have chosen this life if I had the choice. Like, I would have loved to have been a nurse, like, and just be okay with that, or just like be a doctor. And my mom would have been so proud of me, you know, but like, just this lifestyle is crazy, but it's so fun.
Is. I know.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like the uncertainty that kind of makes it crazy as well, you know, like
totally.
You don't know what's going to happen and you don't know why you're doing it, but for some reason you have to do it.
You have to. No, there's a thing. Yeah. And if you weren't doing it, you'd be depressed.
Oh yeah, you would like absolutely have no purpose in life, you know, if you weren't, you know.
And I find that sometimes I'll go through bouts of like being low. You know, as an artist, you go through highs and lows, and like those lows are the times where like I'm not doing it, and I'm like, okay,
totally.
Do you know what I mean?
And then you're like purposely not doing it.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck?
Why am I like depriving myself of this?
Literally, it's so like it's so crazy how your brain has that kind of control. Because even if it's like something that you're so naturally good at and that you enjoy to do, it's like if you are in the wrong mind state, it's so hard to just do it in that way. You know, like it's all about like battling like yourself. Like that's why it's so crazy. Like I feel like people who become artists, like they go down a whole different path of learning who they are versus somebody who's not. Like
it's crazy.
It actually, like, you have to fucking know yourself so well to do this shit and be successful at it. Like, you know, like like yeah, it's beautiful though. It's great. I love that it like forces that out of you, you know?
Trust. No, 100%. And at the end of the day, like you do it for the other people. I think that's why we do it. I do it so I can perform for people and people can like enjoy and love and feel, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah. Super important. I know. When I was like a younger artist, like, I'm a photographer.
Okay.
So when I was younger, I don't know, I really like was like envious of like painters and stuff because they could just like sit alone in their room and like make something great and that was it, you know. But for me it was like I have to shoot with models and, you know, there has to be like a makeup artist and like all this stuff and like I didn't always like collaborating. Like it was fine, but sometimes I just like hated everybody and I hated the world and I was like, fuck you, I'm just doing this art for me. Like, you know. But I feel like I kind of like graduated that a little bit as I got older and like it's so much more than that, you know. It's like it's just. And it's crazy how it finds you like that too, because like I've heard people say, you know, like it's not about you, it's about like what impact you will have on the people around you and stuff. And I just didn't agree with that. I was like, I don't know, like whatever, people can think my stuff is cool, but that's not what I'm doing. And I'm doing it because I was super depressed and finally I found something that I like to do. So I would do it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't for that, but then it just grows into something, you know, like it's always like changing and like shaping who you are as you go.
It's like every year.
Oh my God. It's just, I know. It's ever changing though all the time. Like I'm constantly learning new things about like this journey of like being an artist. But it's the most beautiful life.
So
I love
beautifully
it.
tragic. But
it
it's
is.
Beautiful. Yeah.
It is. It's a great time to be an artist though in the world. Just this little fucking renaissance that we're having because COVID and stuff. Like this is all we have. People are like, oh shit.
No, we're like, fuck.
Literally.
We're writing, like they'll look back and we'll have written like the trauma, like from that era. You know what I'm saying? Like the COVID lines, no trust.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What is this like what's the name of this podcast?
So yeah, I know I never do an intro or anything. I'm so
just start talking.
I'm like, who are you? So this is the Canadian Underdogs podcast. So the Canadian Underdogs is kind of like the brand behind Cleveland Dam Cyphers, which is like just the name of the cipher. So every Tuesday here at the Mountain, there's a cypher.
Yeah.
From 7 to 10 p.m., 582 Powell Street, pull up. It's the best night ever.
Hell yeah.
So much fun. So the rap cypher is just like we play beats for 3 hours and anyone can hop on the mic and do whatever the fuck they want. And it's beautiful and amazing. such a great community of guys coming out every week.
Yes.
Like the OG dudes that are all here tonight
No,
for sure.
straight up.
They are such a loving, amazing, awesome group of dudes. So
yeah.
they put that on. Yeah, so like Canadian Underdogs, puts on the cypher basically.
Okay,
so
amazing.
Canadian Underdogs is like Sam Burrows and Ghetto Fab Riley.
I got you.
So
finally actually met him for the first time. And
Yeah.
I think I've had conversations with him. I'm like, who's Ghetto Fab? Like, I don't
know,
even know who this is.
I know. He's really like behind the fucking...
Yeah.
But that's my boyfriend.
Okay,
So,
sick.
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, so
Bless.
they're doing that. Yeah.
Y'all
so,
are doing the thing.
Yep. Me doing the thing.
Yes.
And then I just came in here and he was like, I feel like you would be good at like doing this. Like, do you want to do it?
You're
and I was like,
amazing at it.
sure, I guess. Oh, thanks.
No, you're so good. You're so
Thanks,
good.
babe. It's
Awesome.
so much fun. Like, I love it so much.
I can imagine. And you just
super
gotta
fun.
vibe with it. You just gotta talk to the people.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Like, what are they up to? How are they feeling?
Exactly.
Oh, hell yeah.
No, I always have mad respect for people who are out here just like trying to record and trying to just like document, because that's what it is. We're just
Yeah.
documenting the times. Like, look at what we have right in front of us. We got these magazines with these icons up
Totally.
here. You know, like this guy pops up. Like
Yes.
this guy's still popping up.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? We're
still.
talking about Tupac Shakur right now.
Dude,
like-
yeah. Dude, now that this is hip hop, but the other day I was at the grocery store and there was a magazine with Elvis on it, and I was just
Yo.
like, God damn, this man is outliving everyone ever.
No,
Like, it's
just-
literally like been so long.
So
And
long.
he's still in the spotlight. Like,
People dress up as him as Halloween to this
dude,
for Halloween.
every year.
Do you know what I
Like,
mean?
That's crazy. Can you imagine being that much of an icon? Like, that is
the goal.
insane.
That's
I know,
the goal.
literally.
Leave your legacy. That's what it is.
Totally.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit is great. That's what I like. Music is so special for that as well, because it outlives ever. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so fucking cool.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love that. I
No.
love that about it.
Trust.
Hell yeah. So you performed tonight.
I did. I was just there. This week's actually been popping for me. I had a show on Thursday at the Anza Club. On Friday, I was at
Okay.
Cabana.
Nice.
And then 113 events. A shout out to them, like Lil Zay Zay.
Oh yeah.
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 And then, Afro Girl, she hosted a thing for Juneteenth.
Wait, was it at
Sunday.
Sunset Beach?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was just
Somewhere
kind of a
else.
little smaller thing. I did a
Okay.
little song there, and then
Cool.
today, and then music, like it's just like
Oh my
flowing.
god, yes. I love that for you.
Hell
That's
yeah.
so much fun.
Hell
So
yeah.
you're like, how comfortable do you feel with performing now?
I'm very comfortable. I feel like I'm still learning about things. Like I tend to like put a lot of myself into my songs when I perform, and I tire myself out.
Yeah.
So when I have longer sets, like I need to like really I feel like just pace myself. Like I would love to, eventually have my own show where I can kind of like dictate the pace of how the night goes, and maybe do a
Right.
song, maybe do a little chat, a little meditation, like just like make it a thing, you know what I'm saying?
Totally.
Like yeah, so but the future.
Yes. That is so fun, making that show, connecting with the crowd a little bit.
I love to connect. Like with
just
this, you don't have,
chilling.
yeah. Like with smaller shows, oh my gosh, I'm getting it. Should I not?
Oh my god, who is that? Is that an important person?
They're just here.
Oh, okay.
And we're like wondering where I'm at. So
Okay,
it's
well,
just-
we can just wrap this if you want. I mean,
No,
we're...
it's okay. I'll just send
Alright.
a text and be like, I'm
Okay.
in an interview right
Okay,
now.
cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm interviewing right now. I
I'm
can't talk.
interviewing right now.
I'm way special than you.
But keep chatting.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I was over here interviewing somebody else, and I heard you singing over there, and I was like, God damn, who the fuck is that? I was like, I've never heard that here before. Like, and a lot of the night is like mostly rap, because you sound more like R&B, soul kind of singing. Is that right? Or, that's from what I heard, kind of.
It's like R&B soul vibes and a mixture of everything. I have country influences. Like Shania
really?
Twain's my girl. you
Oh my
know?
god.
Like,
Bro.
man, I feel like a motherfucking
Yes!
woman,
Oh
bitch.
my god.
Like,
Dude, me and my mom would literally put Shania Twain on the big TV downstairs on her live concert
that's what I
performance.
mean.
And like, that was the shit.
That's what I mean. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
No,
Okay, okay.
trust. So that's kind of where my influences started as a singer, and then like Carrie Underwood, like all that stuff. JRFM was my
Okay.
mama and I bopped,
Cute.
And then I later got into like more R&B, like hip hop stuff, like later on in my life as a woman, like learning that experience and everything.
Oh my god, whoa.
We got some.
Yeah, holy
loudness.
shit. I know. I feel like every week it gets crazier over there.
You
And I'm like,
know
yo,
what I
we're doing a
mean?
podcast over here. Can you guys
Like, can y'all
turn down?
Oh, trust.
Okay, cool. That's different.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. And so then my music, like I love rock too. Like I played a lot of rock band growing up.
Okay, yeah.
And like that was where I got introduced to like kind of that kind of flavor, and it's been a mesh. Like I feel like I'm just a mashup. Like I'm also half Liberian, so like a West African. So like it's like the Caribbean West African, but like I'm Canadian. So it's like all like you know, it's like a friggin' like I don't even know what the fuck it is.
Yeah. It's just me.
It's just Anna Santos.
Yes.
And I will mention this on this podcast. I don't mention this often, but I have an alter ego, and she has a name.
Oh.
Her name is Calypso.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I don't know when she's going to come out, but she will one day.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm so ready.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Oh, dude. How old are you?
I am. Can you guess? Dude, I haven't asked anybody to guess my age in a while.
I don't. I'm so bad at guessing
Just
age.
guess your wildest like shot.
Okay, well, I feel like you're like super wise, but that I mean, I feel like I'm super wise, and it's like I'm younger than I think. I don't know.
Guess.
Okay.
Just throw a number out there. Okay. You're not gonna offend me
like
in any way.
26 or 27.
Okay, I'll take that. I'm 24.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I know, cause like I was saying, I was like, there's like the vibes where like you seem older, but not any like physical how you look older.
I know
you know what I mean. It's just like how you act.
Okay, cool.
So,
I'll take 27.
Okay,
26.
cool.
Yeah, 97, baby. What about you?
I'm 21. I'm 2000.
Oh, sick. Shit. See, I thought you were older. I thought
See?
you were like my age.
Right? There
Yeah.
you go. So,
Wow.
yeah.
It's the old soul.
Yes, we got the.
When's
old
your
souls
birthday?
here. November 29th.
Okay, so you're a later birthday. I'm October 2nd.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
love the
shit.
fall. I feel like when we like those babies, we're just chilling. We're out here.
Dude, that time of year is so magical.
Do you know what I mean?
What the fuck's going on?
I don't know what it is.
It's great.
But it's good.
When I was young, I was like, well, okay, for one, I mean, weird global warming stuff has happened over the years, but when I was young, it would snow every time on my birthday, and it would be like, no one can come to your birthday because it's all snowy, and I like hated that, and I wish I had a summer birthday and stuff, but as I get older, I'm like, November. Like,
No.
that's shit.
Trust.
Like, I love that.
Trust me. No, I love being an October baby.
Are you like a Libra then?
I am.
Okay.
That's what this means on
Beautiful.
the left side of my chest.
Oh,
or
I see.
The right side of my chest.
Yeah.
I have a tattoo. It's in Arabic, and it says Al-Mizan, which means the scales in Arabic. And so the Libra, the sign of a Libra is balance. And so I really like resonate heavy with that. I know with horoscopes, it's very like subjective. A lot of people put themselves in these things, but I see truth in a lot of it.
Yeah.
And I relate it a lot to my own truths, and so I resonate with that, and I see my life as someone who just wants to create balance and peace. So yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Balance is important, and it's so hard.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Like,
Trust.
it's hard.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No.
Beautiful. I feel like Libras are so special.
Oh my gosh.
Like they're so like I don't know. They're so like in tune with like love and stuff. You know, like that's it.
Venus.
Yes.
yes. No, very much so. And I feel like I've learned that about myself, especially with my music, that I am very emotional, like unintentionally emotional. Like I feel things heavy, and like little things that might not affect certain people, I'm just like thinking about. I'm like, fuck, like it, like my heart's like being dragged, like it's crazy. So then when I perform and I let it out there, that's just my release, you know. I'm like sharing like the shit that I've gone through. Do you know what I mean? Like that's why with my music, there's a lot of power in it, and it's just gonna get more powerful as I learn more about myself, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah. The more you learn about yourself, definitely the art that comes out of you changes, and it's different. You know. I love art.
Do you know what I mean? It's so good.
so
Even like we're in a fucking tattoo parlor. Like I'm covered in ink.
Dude.
Like the ink. Man, I need the ink. Like,
girl, I got no money for the ink right now, and I want it.
Trust me, neither do I, bitch. But somehow I find a way.
I know. I'm always just like, I'll just do it anyway. It'll be fine.
Do you have any?
Yeah,
Okay, you have some.
Yeah, I don't have a lot.
No, yeah.
But I have my biggest one is on this leg, and it's like this big, and then I have this Betty Boop.
Oh my God, yes, the Betty Boop. I'm gonna take a look.
And then yes,
Nice.
and then I have this.
Okay, sick.
Yeah.
Is that like a flash piece or what is this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They're
Cool.
both flashes from the same girl.
Same.
Shout out Rita.
Hell
She's
yeah,
so good.
Rita.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then I have a tramp stamp as well.
You have one.
Yeah.
Good. Own it.
Right?
Own it.
Yeah.
You know why? Because now they're like, it's like cliche now. Or like it's like old now. So now you can be like, oh, have one, and it's like cool now. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Totally. I remember when I was young and I was at my brother's hockey game, and one of the moms like bent over and she had a tramp stamp, and I was like, okay.
No, little mer.
I was
want some
like,
of that.
whoa, like what? But then it made me like think like ill of her or something, just because, whatever, I'm like, how old?
That's like
what's put
engraved in
into
your
our
brain. Yeah.
Which is so dumb.
So stupid.
But when I got it, I was like, I was like, whatever, I don't care what my parents are gonna say, I don't give a shit, like, whatever. And they, like, literally, my mom was just like, she was like, oh, like, can I look at it closer? And then I showed her, she's like, oh, pretty. Like, didn't give a fuck. I was like, bitch, what? Like, what? And my dad, too. I was, like, actually scared of him, like, seeing it. Like, my parents aren't, like, crazy protective or anything, but I don't know. It's just, like, kind of one of those things that it's like, oh, my daughter has a tramp stamp. You know what I mean? Like, for them to see it that way. But my dad literally was just like, oh, cool. I don't fucking care. Yeah. I was just like, oh, my God. Like,
no trust.
Sometimes you just got to take those chances and it ends up being different than you think.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, if you want to do it, like, just do it.
I know. Are we getting cut for time?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
That's all good. Yeah.
Wrap it up.
Yeah,
I'm happy that I got to meet you and talk to you. You're amazing.
Oh my God, so are you. Thanks for coming and having this little chat with us. Bless. You got to tell us what your Instagram is, though, so
of
we
course.
can find you.
So my Instagram handle is, it's Anna Santos, 2 S's at the end, _. I'll spell it out.
Yes.
ANASANTOSS__. That's where you can find me.
Beautiful.
That's where I'm at.
Beautiful.
And hit me up on Spotify as well. ANA. Make sure that's 1 N for the Anna. People always get my name with 2 N's. There's no 2 N's. There's 1 N.
That's way cuter.
And then Santos. So yes, thank you so much.
Cool.
Bless.
Hell yeah. Thanks, lady.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much, y'all.
Of course.